And the Braves hope they have a few more bombs waiting there for future games. Couldn't help myself, ladies and gentlemen, but that's wild. A lot of bombing ranges, I think, former bombing ranges in our area. The Barrier Islands, I think it happened a lot, so a lot of history around here.
Well, talk about ba-boom.
We
Wow.
probably heard a few out there today.
Wow. We had people calling. We were experiencing an awful lot of lightning. I mean, it was so loud in here. I couldn't even hear you speak.
It was shaking the building.
I mean, it was shaking the building.
That's
It was
right.
pretty bad. So we saw all of that lightning. It all started at around 3:30 this afternoon, and then that was east of I-75, and then it just kept moving to the coast. And we've even had some flooding out there as well. So if you have to go outside tonight, just be careful driving, because there are some places that are underwater right now. And what we've had is those winds coming in out of this east-southeast. That's helped to push those showers to the coastline. That's exactly what we saw throughout the day. And so most of those rains beginning during the afternoon hours and then just continuing to head on over here. And those showers should be over by 10 o'clock tonight. But we are getting some flooding due to the heavy rains that we've experienced. And then it's going to be warm and humid overnight, so no real changes as far as that goes. But you can see most of the lightning has now moved out into the Gulf of Mexico. We are left with moderate to heavy rains right here along the coastline, and so we're seeing showers still popping up around the area. It's going to be pretty much a wet night tonight until about 10 o'clock. That's when we're going to start to see things finally come to an end. But if you're not getting rain, I'm surprised, because this radar is showing that everyone is experiencing some showers, and we still have some isolated thunderstorms out there as well. But most of the thunderstorms have moved out into the Gulf of Mexico, and so this had been the last bastion getting all of that wet weather, and now that's all moved on out into the Gulf, and you can see what's left behind. And we have until 10 o'clock to deal with all of this wet weather. So again, slow down if you're going to drive anywhere. Keep in mind some areas are underwater as a result of the heavy rains. Look at 3.9 inches just south of Parrish in the western portions of Manatee County. And then we're looking at lesser amounts along the coastline. And then you look at what's happened in southeastern Charlotte County, almost 6 inches of rain. All of this happening very quickly over a from around 3:30 this afternoon until about 5:30. So in a 2-hour period, that amount of rainfall taking place. And we're going to continue to see the rains up until about 9 o'clock. Things are going to start to die down, but a 60% chance of rain is in the forecast. Then we go to cloudy skies before we finally start to see partly cloudy conditions. So here's what our future site looks like. We still have those heavy rains moving on out into the Gulf of Mexico. Move. There we go. And we're going to see some clearing skies then after that for the overnight time period. And again, very, very humid out there as well. And temperatures are rain cooled across our region, as you can imagine. These could be our overnight lows. Bradenton, Sarasota, Venice at 74 degrees. Everyone else in the mid to upper 70s right now. And it was a hot one today. We're going to experience the same thing tomorrow. 93 degrees for our daytime high, 73 the overnight low. We already know we've gotten down to 74 degrees so far, so we'll see what tomorrow's numbers will be. But as far as the Atlantic is concerned, things are quiet. We don't have any tropical storm development. And as far as Hawaii is concerned, they dodged a bullet. We now have Tropical Storm Lane, not a hurricane any longer, and certainly not posing any problems for the state of Hawaii. So that is great news right now. All of the advisories have been canceled with that storm. And we're looking at winds out of the southeast for boaters tomorrow, seas 1 to 2 feet with a light chop out on the bay. This is what we can expect for the next several days. You can see another bout of rain for tomorrow afternoon. We're going to see the same kind of weather we saw today, tomorrow, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you get it. All week long, we're going to be getting these afternoon thunderstorms. Adam?